Imagine this, a dry, forgotten corner of France, where the wind whispers through empty fields and the earth cracks from thirst. Most people would see a lost cause. But one man saw possibility. His name was Elzéard Bouffier. He wasn't a scientist or a celebrity, he was a humble shepherd. Every day, as he watched over his sheep, he noticed the land around him slowly dying. The trees were gone, the streams had dried up, the birds had disappeared. But instead of giving up, Bouffier decided to act. He picked up a bag of acorns, just simple seeds, and made a promise to himself. He would plant 100 acorns every single day. Rain or shine, he pressed each tiny seed into the earth, believing that something beautiful could grow where others saw only dust. He did this for years, not for money, not for recognition, just because he loved the land. Oaks, beeches, birches, tree after tree, year after year. He watched as stubborn little saplings pushed through the soil, reaching for the sky. At first, nothing seemed to change, but Bouffier didn't stop. He kept planting, quietly, patiently, with no one watching and no one cheering him on. Then, something incredible happened. The roots of those trees began to hold the soil together. Rainwater started to collect, forming streams that trickled down the hills. Birds returned, singing in the branches. Wildflowers bloomed, and the air filled with life again. After 30 years, a forest stood where there had once been only emptiness. The hills rolled with green, and the land was alive again, all because one person refused to give up. Bouffier never asked for fame, and he never got rich. Most people never even knew his name. But his quiet determination transformed an entire landscape. This isn't just a story, it's a lesson. It's a reminder that real change doesn't always come from grand gestures or big headlines. Sometimes it starts with a single seed, planted by someone who cares enough to keep going, day after day. Jean Giono shared Bouffier's story with the world in The Man Who Planted Trees. And even though Bouffier's forest was born in silence, its message is loud and clear. One person, with patience and love, can heal the world. So next time you feel small or powerless, remember the shepherd and his acorns. Even the smallest actions, repeated with purpose, can bring a forest back to life. What will you plant today? Fact: the story is based on a real person and was made famous by the French writer Jean Giono in The Man Who Planted Trees.